Prime. I got Prime 1, Prime, which consists of Royce the 5'9" and DJ Premier. This album is probably, I'm gonna say, better than the second one, just because this one has like probably no tracks that you could skip or that you would skip. All of the tracks are pretty dope. I like the beats on this album. The second album though, I really like it too. My favorite song on that album on the Prime 2 is Black History. And on this one, I like I said, all of them are really good. Even the features on this one, on Prime 1 is better than the features on Prime 2. They have MF Doom in here, Mac Miller, J Electronica, Slaughterhouse, Killer Mike. And then he also has who else is on this? I think Black Thought is on this one, but obviously this is not the deluxe one, so I need to get the deluxe. Now that I see this only had 9 tracks, and I did believe the deluxe has like 3 or 4 extra tracks. But yeah, Prime 1 right here, guys. 50 Cent's The Massacre. This album is I mean, shit, like Jadakiss said, what's this album about? Since the first one he talked about is pretty much about him getting shot. Now I'm just playing, but The Massacre, yes, it's a second album, I believe. And you know, just 50 Cent with his guns. Pretty cool CD to have in your guys' collection. 50 Cent's Curtis. This album is pretty alright. I mean, I guess this is I believe this is his third album. And I mean, 50 Cent, I mean, he's good, but it's just, you know, his first 3 albums were, you know, what made him a good rapper. But after Curtis, I don't believe he had anything going on. I mean, My Life was pretty good, but that came out and as a single, I believe. And Curtis, I really don't have any. I mean, I Get Money, I guess. Ayo Technology, that's a banger right there with Justin Timberlake. But also Peep Show with Eminem, but that's just like but yep, 50 Cent's Curtis. Obviously the Fugees, The Score. This shit fucking broke, but you guys got the Fugees right here. This album is really good. I really like all of the songs on this one. You know, Lauryn Hill does it justice with her voice. Ready or Not, this is one of my favorite songs actually. Ready or Not is probably my top 30 of all time. Probably top 50 actually. But that's still good because there's a lot of freaking songs out there. And yeah, Ready or Not, I just love the chorus on that. Lauryn Hill's voice is really nice on that track. Man, Doc's The Name 2000. I'm gonna say this again, but Redman is the most underrated rapper, probably top 5 underrated rappers of all time, and that list includes Mos Def, Redman. Probably have some more rappers in here, but I know those top 2. MF Doom is really underrated also. Man, Redman is insane. This is his Doc's The Name 2000. I like this cover. It looks pretty badass. You know. There you go. That's how it looks from inside. Really awesome CD, guys. Definitely, you guys. If you guys starting a collection, you guys have to have Redman in there. It's just Jake, insane, man. The Professional 2. And what I like about this album is that there's a lot of freaking rappers in this album. And he's also like he just puts a lot of rappers in his CD is like, this was DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled was DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of rappers in his CD, in his album. He has JC, Nas. It's almost all East Coast rappers, but there's some West Coast and there's some Snoop Dogg and Corrupt. Yeah, this album is pretty badass. All to the professional too. Got some Pete Rock into my collection. Soul Survivor. I can't really tell you guys much about this album because I haven't really heard it that good. But I know Pete Rock is a legend in the hip hop community. I'm trying to get his I'm trying to get into his stuff with CL Smooth. You got him right there, Pete Rock. Yeah. Dope. This is a dope CD right there, guys. But Black Star, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli. Damn, this album is perfection from the beginning to the end, guys. Every fucking track on this is pretty badass. My favorite song on this is the one with Common. I forgot what it's called, man. Respiration. And yeah, this album is super classic. It's a dope CD. He started off with Boogie Down Productions and KRS-One. Yo, this album is also pretty sick. Produced by DJ Premier, which is probably my favorite producer other than Dr. Dre. He did so amazing in this album. Next, I got G Unit. I'm not gonna sit up here in front like I know them a lot or I know all of their albums and stuff like that. The group was short-lived. But TOS, I still believe Lloyd Banks is the best out of the group, just because his lyricism and his voice is really unique. But yes, he's the best out of the group. He's better than 50 Cent, Young Buck, Tony Yayo, and The Game, in terms of punchlines and stuff like that, you know. But this is TOS. Next, I got the Dog Pound, and this is their debut album, Dog Food. You got Das Dillinger and Corrupt, and this album is super badass. I like all of the songs in this. It's just some G-Funk shit, really West Coast stuff. Death Row Records. You guys should check them out if you guys don't. Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. Electric Relaxation is my favorite song on this album, just because the beat is really nice. One of the best groups that came out in the 90s. Their last album came out in 2016. Really dope group. If you guys want to learn about hip hop, you guys should know who A Tribe Called Quest is, because they really did a lot to the hip hop community. And yo, this is the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I'm gonna say this right now, but Lauryn Hill's gotta be the best female artist of all time. Maybe Missy Elliott could give her a run for her money, but I still believe Lauryn Hill is, aside of the Fugees' work, she did really great on her solo album. I could say that this album is probably one of the albums that I could listen to it from one to the last track, just because all her songs on this album is really nice stuff, unique stuff. Lost Ones is my favorite out of the whole bunch, but also Everything Is Everything is a really dope track. If you guys don't know who Lauryn Hill is, because she obviously only made one album and disappeared, one solo album and disappeared, you guys should get into this, and you should listen to her stuff or her album. You guys will see who she really is. Nazir by Nas. And I can't really tell you guys much about this album. It's really blank. But I never got into this album. I don't know why. I should though, but I think I only heard like a couple songs, like probably the first two, and I didn't really like it. Maybe I didn't give it justice the first time that I gave it a chance the first time I listened to it. But it's produced by Kanye West. In My Lifetime Volume 1, Jay-Z. In My Lifetime. So yeah, this album is pretty sick. Also, I got Hard Knock Life Volume 2. I think this is Volume 1, Volume 2, and then I need to go buy the Volume 3, but this one, obviously Hard Knock Life, the song is my favorite one on this one. The chorus, the kids, singing it. Jay-Z is just fucking amazing MC, guys. Finally got some DMX in here. I got both of his 1998 albums that came out in the same year. DMX's It's Dark and Hell is Hot came out first, I think earlier in the year, 1998. And then Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood came out at the end of the year, 1998. I gotta say, I don't know. They're both really good albums. Slipping is my favorite album. My favorite song on this one. And here, I like a lot of tracks on this one actually. But the best one I think is X is Coming and Get At Me Dog. Stop Being Greedy is also a really good one. But yeah, DMX, R.I.P. You got right here, look at this. And then you got, DMX, also one of the best to do it. Got this one, the Notorious B.I.G. duets, The Final Chapter. I got this one because they say that this is the last album after his death that had original verses. Anything after this was just verses, reused verses on same beats and stuff on different beats. But this one has some originality in it, so I had to get some Biggie, you know what I'm saying? King of Brooklyn, probably King of New York. R.I.P. Also, they got Gangstar, The Owners. This is probably gotta be my second favorite album of them. My first one's obviously The Moment of Truth. This album was their last album together before Guru died in 2010, and obviously they came out with another album in 2018 called One of the Best Yet. But The Owners, really dope album, classic album. Right Where You Stand is my favorite album my favorite song on this album. Yes, Right Where You Stand. I got a lot of them. You got Skills, Deadly Habits, Sabotage, Who Got Guns. It's just Guru was so good with his words. He was really well spoken. Also, Guru is very, very fucking underrated. People don't really know about him, but the hip hop community knows who the hell he is. But yes, also rest in peace to Guru. Guru's Jazzmatazz, Street Soul. I got it because I'm trying to get into his solo work. I say that Guru's one of my favorite rappers of all time, but I didn't really get into his. I need to get into his solo catalog because I really know him more for his Gangstar work. But I know he has some really good stuff alone, and so I got this one and I got to get into it. just, man, because he puts the jazz into hip hop. So that's why I like him. You know, I got some Bone Thugs guys. I got Bone Thugs and Harmony Thugs, which is, I think it's just like I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna say it's a compilation of greatest hits, because it's not, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think this is like a studio album. So, but my favorite song on this one's Young Thugs. Yeah, here it is. This is what put me into Bone Thugs right here, guys. Strength and Loyalty. I Tried, Never Forget Me. My favorite songs of Bone Thugs of all time. Like all time. They're at least top 5. Man, this is what got me into hip hop, guys. 2007 came out. Yo, Bone Thugs right here. Really dope album. Also, it's just Bone Thugs is really Bone Thugs and Harmony. BTNH Resurrection. My favorite song on this one's obviously Weed Song. Not because it's mainstream or whatever. I'm not gonna say that, but I like it because that song is really laid back, guys. It's like you're smoking weed without smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? The chorus is really fucking smooth. The beat's so smooth. The intro at the beginning, you know, when it comes on, it's like, hi, yeah, hi. Like the pitch, like Crazy Bones' voice is really, really solid. That song is really fucking amazing. This whole album is amazing, but that's gotta be my favorite song. Bone Thugs. That's what they call in harmony. They have harmony, right? That's why. But yeah, this is Bone Thugs. BTNH E99 Eternal. This is not their debut album. Their debut, obviously, Mr. Bill Collector, Buddha, Smokers Only, The Crossroads, First of the Month. This is what made them fucking pop, guys. It's just, this album is fucking badass. The whole album is badass. They have so much bangers on this one, like I mentioned. 187. Never Left by Snoop Dogg. To be honest, guys, I really haven't heard this album. Yeah, I'm on the front. I haven't really heard this album. Let me know what's your guys' favorite track on this. This gotta be my favorite album of Snoop Dogg. By Snoop Dogg. The Blue Carpet Treatment. Every song on this album, banger. Crazy, Vato. Shit, man. What's it called? Candy. Sorry, guys. Candy Drip Like Water. That's that shit with R. Kelly. Fuck, man. LAX. 10 Little Cribs. Yep. This is a bitch I knew también on this. Oh, Imagine, man. Imagine's a really dope track. This gotta be my favorite album of Snoop Dogg. There you go. Snoop Dogg. America's Most Wanted. Obviously a classic album, 1990. This was his debut album, solo debut album, after he departed from NWA. Really good like storytelling in the ghetto here, so that's what makes a classic album. A lot of people related to him. So also got The Predator, Ice Cube. Obviously my favorite song on this one is It Was a Good Day. This one, the one with Check Yourself, it's not the remix. I like the remix better, but yes, this is also a pretty dope album. The Predator. You guys got here Ice Cube's Death Certificate, Uncle Sam being toe tag. Fuck. The Wrong to F With, you know. It's also a really dope album, classic album. I feel like all his albums are pretty classic, guys. I mean, all his 90 albums pretty classic. No Vaseline, obviously the diss track towards his old group NWA. Ice Cube's got to be top 10 of all time, guys. What do you guys think? You guys think he's top 10 of all time? I don't know. He was really dope. He pioneered with gangster rap in WA and stuff like that. Ice Cube's Everything's Corrupt. Too Shorts. Ain't Got No Haters. It's my favorite song on this album. Really G-Funk shit. Really West Coast laid back beat. Ice Cube just doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Really dope album. Arrest the President also is probably one of my favorite. We got Eazy-E, but Eazy Does It, his debut album, also his solo album actually. Is it his debut album? Yeah, it is. My favorite song on this album, I don't know if you guys really fuck with this one, but Easy, what's it at? Easier Said Than Done is gotta be one of his best songs. Yeah, but this album is just full of fucking classics. You got Radio, you got No More Questions, you got Boys in the Hood remix, you got Easy Does It, obviously We Want Easy. Yep. Easy Does It album. Pretty dope classic album. You guys have to have this in your collection if you guys starting one. Eazy's Internal E Best Of. It's just his best songs put into one album. Obviously Boys in the Hood remix, 8-Ball, Easy Does It, Easier Said Than Done, No More Questions. It was basically all his fucking songs from his Easy Does It album, but this one has real motherfucking G's. The diss track towards Dr. Dre and Death Row Records. So yeah. Fuck, and then broke. Oh, it has been broken. Yeah, this is the Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. It's gotta be one of the most classic albums out there, and this is saying a lot because they're also in the Harvard Library thing. You know, not much albums are there, but you know, Public Enemy, out of millions of albums, you know, they're there. Chuck D, Flavor Flav. Chuck D is one of Ice Cube's favorite rappers, probably his favorite actually. He said it probably in one of the interviews I heard. But yeah, Public Enemy. I finally got some MF Doom in my collection. This one's Mad Villain by Mad Villainy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is consists of MF Doom with, what's his name, Madlib, and classic rap album cover. Accordion's my favorite, obviously. You got MF Doom's mask, and you got Madlib in the back. Yup. All caps, Rhinestone, Cowboy. What's the other one that I said? Accordion, Meat Grinder, The Illest Villains, Figaro. Classic album, guys. MF Doom, R.I.P. Debut album, Operations Doomsday. This is a dope cover also, man. All his covers are pretty badass. MF Doom, I should collect more of him, but I gotta chill out because he has a lot of albums. So, you know, I'll get to him, collect everything. But this is a dope album. You guys already know. Finally collected all the Outkast albums also, and this is Stankonia. Came out in 2000. Sorry, Miss Jackson, So Fresh, So Clean, B.O.B., which is my favorite song on that album. Yeah. Man, they should really come back. You got, yep. Also got their debut album, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. Yep, came out in 1994. Get Up, Get Out, Players Ball, which was supposed to be like a Christmas song. Really dope album, also really classic. This is what put them on. My favorite is obviously Players Ball. It's just fuck, man. I like the beat. I like the Big Boy's verse. Andre 3000's verse is just freaking badass. Everything they did on this album is really badass. Yep, this is what they put the South on the map for rap. So yep, this is their last album before they split. My favorite song on this one is Hollywood with Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne. You guys see that? Ooh. But I haven't opened it. But yes, this is their last album before they split. Yeah, like I said, Hollywood is my favorite. Andre 3000's course on that one's really, really badass. Really, it's called Hollywood Divorce, right? Yeah, Hollywood Divorce. His course on that one is really, really badass. Man, Mighty Oak and Peaches, it's just fuck. They should really come back. Oh yeah, or it's a Speaker Box / The Love Below. Classic album also, guys. You guys see Andre 3000 there with the gun, and you got Big Boy in the back and the comfortable ass chair. They should come back. They should really come back. Andre 3000, Big Boy, come back. Liquid Swords by Genius or GZA from Wu-Tang. Obviously Wu-Tang is a rap group, but all of them got into their solo careers, and this gotta be one of the most classic albums between all of them. Just GZA, probably my best or my favorite member, other than probably Inspector Deck. They're both lyric geniuses. It's just, they're so fucking good. Labels is obviously one of my favorite songs on this album, just because he's rhyming with all of the labels from back then, and you know, it's just GZA's fucking amazing. This album, man. Wu-Tang's just fucking amazing rap group. My favorite song on this one's also, Triumphant, but I mean, just like I said on every other CD that I do listen to, every song is amazing, but that's got to be my favorite song. This is what made me like Inspector Deck a lot. That first verse, just fuck, bro, mind blowing. It's really fucking badass verse. I also got Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, their debut album. Classic album also is what it's just fuck, man. I keep saying classic albums, all classic albums. This is what put Wu-Tang on the map. Obviously, their fucking dope ass song Cream. Favorite song, even though Cream is on this album, my favorite song has gotta be The Mystery of Chess Boxing. Dude, that song, man, mind blowing. Every clan member snapped on that song. It's really, really badass to hear. Yeah, Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Next I got Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale. The Big Steppers just came out. I barely got it today. This album, the first day I listened to it when it came out, I didn't really fuck with it, I'm not gonna lie. But after listening to it, really soaking in what he's saying, almost every song I fuck with. I mean, bro, Kendrick Lamar is really fucking amazing, really dope artist. Just fuck. My favorite songs on this one is Father Time, N95, Die Hard, United in Grief, We Cry Together. Got Tupac's Better Days. This is the album where they were talking about how he was gonna he predicted his own death, or that he was still alive. Tupac's Better Days. R.I.P. also to Tupac. Really dope. Tupac, Strictly for My Ninjas. This is his second album, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I Get Around, Last Words, Strictly for My. This song, I mean, this is what, Holler If You Hear Me. This is what was making Tupac, you know, when he's like, okay, I got a voice now. So, really dope album. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, Tupac, Strictly for My Ninjas. Got right here. What birthed Tupac? Tupacalypse Now. This is when Tupac came out. This is also a pretty dope album, not gonna lie. I think all his albums are pretty amazing because they have at least 3 or 4 songs that you can never skip. And obviously it's Brenda's Got a Baby as well, you know, got Tupac on the map. If My Homie Calls is a really dope song. Something Wicked, Words of Wisdom, Violent, Soldier Story, Trap. Gee, you know what I'm saying? This is classic album, guys. Just a classic album. It's Tupac being Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Cavelli's The Dawn, Illuminati, The 7 Day Theory. This album and Tupac's Me Against the World album gotta be my favorite albums of Tupac. And I know I'm not putting All Eyes on Me on there, but it's just those 2 albums that I just mentioned. They're really fucking great. Like I cannot skip no song. All the songs on those 2 albums are really good. All Eyes on Me, yes, I get it. He sold a lot of records with that one, but there's a few songs in that album that I could skip. This one, from the intro to the number 12, every fucking song I love. Bro, I could even explain, because like this is probably one of the fewest albums that I could say that I cannot skip any song, and I'm serious. Hail Mary, Crazy, Just Like Daddy, bro, all of them. But my favorite song on this one's gotta be Crazy and Me and My Girlfriend. But like I said, all of the songs here is amazing. Really dope album. Machiavelli, obviously his alter ego, his whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, like I said, guys, this is part 3. Really, I like this video because I finally got a lot of artists that I didn't have in my previous 2 video collections. Did that make sense? I had MF Doom, DMX, some more Wu-Tang, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Snoop Dogg. I just have more of them, and obviously I need more. But thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, because I know you guys really like these videos and I like replying back to you guys. So all my hip-hop fans, stand up. All right, peace.